Welcome to another episode. We are driving along the Pacific Coast Highway, and I don't know how much wind noise you're going to get with this windscreen, but we'll see. It is quite a weird day weather-wise. It's been a very hot week. Very hot week. But since this is a weekday, I wanted to take the opportunity to go on a ride when there's not a lot of traffic. And usually I'm not a fan of salt water and mist, but in this kind of heat, oh, that feels good. We're just going to take a leisurely cruise down Highway 1, and hopefully I won't lose my mic. I think it's kind of loosely hanging in here. Definitely got to do something with that wind protector, so it keeps falling off. Now originally I thought I'd be going down 23. This hooks up with 23 and go inland and then get on Mulholland Drive and go to the rock store, but I don't know, we're pushing 90 on the coast, so I don't think I'm going to be going in town inland at all, because it's just too hot and I'm already feeling a little funky. So when you start feeling funky, it's really time to go home. But I thought since I was down here, might as well turn the old GoPro on and see if we can get any footage. So I do use a Hero 3 Plus if you're interested, and I have it at 1080p, and I do it at 30 frames per second. I don't do 60 because I'm kind of behind on my video editing software, and it can't do 60 frames per second anyway, so there's no point in doing it. Still running here. It is a weird day though. I mean, it's been very sunny all week, and now it's cloudy and hot, so interesting, you know. And usually when you're not going in and out of sunlight, and it's actually a lot better shot, you know, when you do have some cloud cover, it diffuses the sun, and it's much better for videotaping in general, and taking pictures too. So get out your cameras, and but I do want to try to make a note of where 23 is, if I remember it. I remember to do that. So I did see a CHP go by on a motorcycle. It was a BMW. I don't think it was the Kawasaki. I'm pretty sure it was a BMW, but he had a short sleeve shirt on, so excuse my voice, but I didn't know I'd be sticking the mic in, and I didn't drink any water, so kind of parched. But yeah, he had a short sleeve shirt on. That looked pretty cool. You know, I mean, around town once in a while I'll ride like a squid, but you know, on a long trip like this, I'm going to wear my gear, even if it's 90-degree weather. I mean, that's the trade-off, you know. But when it gets that hot, you know, you're going to be hot no matter what you do. I don't know how much wind buffeting you're hearing or how much you're getting through. It'll be interesting to hear. This is the stock windshield for the windscreen for the 2014 V-Strom Adventure Pack. So it's okay. I do plan to get a bigger one, but you know, it's pretty good. Okay, I think we can not worry about the wind protector. So real nice scenery around here. There's some waves. There's actually a swell, so I probably should be surfing instead of riding my motorcycle, but you know, there is oh wow, there's a lot of people out there. A lot of people surfing there. So I am going to try to keep my eyes open for 23, but you know, I do plan to have like a you know, get some kind of navigation system going, and I like exploring, and but I don't like getting lost. So I don't really have, I'm just kind of going by memory right now. So I do know Southern California pretty well, but it's going to be quite a lot of, I think a lot of people are coming down to the beach because it's so hot. I mean, it must be miserable, and wow, a lot of surfers out today. But you can just see this mist, man. I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't really recall this kind of mist. But it is kind of a weird muggy day. Now as I get down here more south, there seems to be less clouds. I mean, it does seem to be not as humid as it was north. So I am in Southern California on Highway 1, if you haven't figured that out yet. I'll get over in the slow lane here. And ooh, red flashing lights. That's a surfer. So I've seen quite a bit of highway patrol, so I think they're out today. I mean, there's got to be not much to do. I'm going to go over here and give them some room. You know, really, there's not a lot to take that bothers me except for gunplay. Do not want to catch the random bullet, the stray bullet. Oh, this looks like a, wow. So I am going to try to figure out how to get the helmet, get the camera on the helmet, because I mean, I really want you to see what I'm looking at, and when it's on the body like this, it's, you know, it's easier. I think it's better for the camera because it is behind the windscreen. So it's just a typical afternoon in sunny Southern California. So, but I don't know if you caught that when we started. It was kind of a weird overcast. It's nice now, but definitely was weird before. So, wow. I think 2 people in the pickup weren't free. So I'm pretty sure I lost my wow, there is a helicopter just about 100 feet over the water. He must be doing some kind of, maybe he's filming a shot or something, or maybe one of those weather helicopters. So we'll just cruise along here. Riding and Tennis Club. Yeah, so I really wanted to do some inland routes, but I'm just thinking it's a little too hot, you know. I wanted to go to Fraser Park, you know, even up close to Bakersfield, and because really just do some exploring and get lost, you know, and even spend the night out there maybe, but it's just too hot this week. It's a heat wave, and you know, for those that don't know, September is usually the hottest month. August used to be, now it's September, who knows, I don't know. But September tends to be the hottest month. Wow, my voice just keeps cracking. I need some water. Ah, there it is. Decker Canyon Road, 23. There it is. Do we dare go in the triple-digit weather? There it is, right there. Okay. Well, now I know. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it. So, now I'm making a mental note, but I ain't going inland. It's 83. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I just plan to stay on the coast today because it's so hot, you know. Now, about the V-Strom and hot weather, does really well. So I don't know what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the bike. I'm worried about myself. So the bike can handle that. I've been in inland before when it's been very hot. And the bike's fine. But it's me I have to be concerned about. I don't want to overdo it because I do have to make it home. And this is a nice ride, though. I don't usually come down this way because but since it's a weekday, you know, why not? Not a lot of traffic, not a lot of crazy people. People do try to go along here pretty fast, so I'm having a feeling I lost my mic wind thing, so it's probably going to be pretty noisy. So yeah, that's what I was talking about, this windshield. There's no buffeting. Yeah, it's just a lot of noise, a lot of wind noise. So I want to get that Jivy windscreen for this. There's a lot of things I want to put on the bike. I actually want to put a rear tail hugger on there. There's no fender on the rear. And dirt's just flying all over the place back there. So usually you wouldn't have that on a dirt bike, but I'm not taking this in the dirt. So let's just cruise I don't know if you can see all that, but that's beautiful Southern California. Boop, boop, boop. So we can do this like that. Malibu. So just back on my chest here and concentrate on what we're doing. Stop looking around. So nice waves today. I say about 3 to 4 feet, which is pretty common for around here. You don't get anything bigger than that unless there's a storm. Alright. Oh, let's make this stoplight if there aren't any cops. Is that a security guard? That looks like Malibu security. And hey, it is some kind of weird security guard. Okay, we made it through the wow, it's nice out. There's nobody here, so well, yeah, it's nice being here on the weekday. It's not a zoo. On the weekend it's a zoo. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go around this person. So we'll just go into LA until the traffic starts pissing me off, and then we'll turn around. So I think a lot of people should head to the beach today because it's too hot inland. Go jump in the water. Especially when you don't have air conditioning. Oh, red light. All right. I don't think the wire's sticking out too much. So I've been thinking about getting that Senna 10C, the Sena 10C. You gotta be careful how you say that because it's voice activated. See, you can't say okay Senna because it won't respond. You gotta say okay Sena. It doesn't know who it is. I'm not Senna. I'm not answering to Senna, so don't say Senna. My name is Sena. Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. You think they really thought about that when they came up with the name? Now, if we're going to be using voice commands, let's use a confusing name that people will find confusing to pronounce. And then none of our devices will work. Everybody driving around in their cages with their air conditioning. Well, you know what? I like real air conditioning. That's what I enjoy. Oh, don't pull in front of me, really. It'll make everything exciting. Can't believe I lost the little foam thing from my microphone. All right. As I get closer and closer to LA, I feel the urge to turn around. Now there's a good way to go. And that goes up around that museum or library or whatever it is. The Getty place. And that will put you on the other side of 405, which is the last place I want to be. It's the 405. I have nightmares about that place. I think that was a V-Strom. Now I had to bring my bungee cord spider thing, so if I want to, I can put my jacket on the back there and just something I might do on the way back because it's getting pretty warm. So now the thing is, I don't want to be doing stop and go traffic because that's just going to get too hot and doesn't make for a good video, but we'll see how far I can go. It's still working. Still working. So I do have my camera in wide mode too. So I've always been a little bit concerned that, you know, wide angle is not that great for motorcycles because you don't really get the sense of how fast you're going, but I don't think I really care on this bike. Hey, he had his jacket on. See, it's okay to wear a jacket, but leather, oh, good. Black leather, you don't want that on there. Now I want to see if this is highway patrol or... Yep, highway patrol. Two guys out there. Not much to talk about today, so this is not going to be the most interesting moto vlog. I just like to take in the scenery, and there's something to comment on. Now, when I started today, when I was getting on the freeway, I had, I don't know what Mercedes it is, but it's that long two-door coupe. It's really wide body, and it was a GT AMG. So it was not just the car, but it was the GT AMG model of that car. So it was pretty cool, and it was right in front of me, and I thought, wow, this is going to be really cool. There's nothing gets better than this. And then you know what pulls up alongside us in the other lane? An i8, a BMW i8 with like some really freaky blue color and shit. And then they both go racing on to the freeway. It was pretty cool. So that made my day in the 95-degree heat. So but I really like that Mercedes. I forget the model. I don't know what it is, but I know you know what I'm talking about. You really don't get a good impression of how wide it is, how low and wide it is. I mean, it's very wide. It's not narrow like your typical sports car. It's very wide body and low to the ground. It's really nice. And this was a convertible, so he did not have the top down. So I don't know. It's only, 90-degree weather. Well, why have the top down? But I don't know. So I had a convertible Corvette. I don't know how many times I had that top down, top up. It was down most of the time, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna get in front of this big yellow truck here. It would be really fucked up. Let's get a ticket. Come on. Let's get a ticket. I'm just going to my class at Pepperdine and I'm late. What's this guy doing? I'm behind another truck. We're still recording, and we're still recording. Alright, let's make this light. Around this douchebag. Wow, I don't know if you can see all the American flags on here. But that's kind of cool. And let's float on through here. And we're going down into the belly of the beast. Now this is where all the traffic gets wild. Now when I was younger, I used to whip through here like I was a bat out of hell, I mean, you know your way around down here, you can go really fast, but those days are over. I drive like a tourist now. I've never been here, bro. Is this Los Angeles? So there's the famous Malibu grocery store. Oh, if you go, I go. Oh, fuck me. ABS. Bow. too. I really miss those. Okay, it is definitely hotter down here, so definitely a change in temperature. So no wonder nobody was wearing any jackets. I feel like the total motorcycle nerd now, wearing my jacket. Okay, this guy doesn't know where he is. It's okay. Why don't you pull over to the side, get your So now, okay, so let me explain speeding along here. It's whipping in and out of the lanes. You know, it's that's what it is. And unfortunately, the slow lane is really bad. This lane right here, the one that you shouldn't be in, because people are pulling out and opening doors and doing a bunch of goofy stuff. So a little bit more mellow on a weekday, of course, but on the weekend, wow. I mean, this is just wall-to-wall cars. You know, everybody leaves LA in the morning, and then everybody comes back to LA. It's like, you know, a million people decide to change their locations. I feel like I should help that douchebag across the street. He seems to be challenged. Yeah, stand out in the middle of that for an hour. That's stupid. Okay. Boom. Boom. So this is kind of fun, though. I mean, as far as the video goes, to see all this traffic, I mean, it's quite a change from the Santa Barbara surfing scene. This is more, you know. Did you get my text? I'm going down Highway 1 in my Maserati. Okay, S5. I'll correct that. Ooh, a new Porsche. Now I probably should put the, since I am only going 45, I could put the windshield down and get a little bit more cool air. Ooh, we're at 88. That's pretty good. It's been really hot this week, guys and girls and whoever else is watching, and people's assorted pets. So this is cool. Now on my sport bike, I don't think I can make it back. I can make it down here, I just can't make it back. So this is nice. On my V-Strom. You know, it's hard for me to do a full review and do everything in one episode, but I did want to mention that it is a good bike for tall people. I am tall, and you know, I like a lot of bikes, and but I just plainly can't fit on them, so I can't get them. So my choices are limited, but this is, you know, adventure bikes are good for tall people. You would think that, why would you want to sit up even higher, but you know what? It's more about where your legs are going, and I don't feel cramped at all in this. Very well spread out. You know, I can sit back a little bit if I want. So eventually I'm going to turn up, and notice how screwed up there's Big Rock Drive. I could go up that. But yeah, yeah, it's a half an hour of looking at the back of a 1988 Honda Civic. What time is it? Ooh, 2:54. So, there we go. And I can't see the pier from here. How far are we? Too slow for all these people? Maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe I'm the asshole. Am I the jerk? I don't want to be the jerk. I mean, come on. Let me run into this. Ooh. A double whammy up here. It is a garbage truck and... Oh, I thought that guy was Oh, this is where the traffic starts. This is where the hell starts. Actually, I should probably get over, 'cause I don't want to be here. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's a Corvette. Okay, Mr. Lane Splitter. Go ahead. Ooh, he's got Santa. Cena! I did it again! I'm gonna go over here for a minute. Gotta get a beat. Let's go on. Let's go ride with him. Woo! I just started looking at that Honda. It's nothing like looking at the back of a burgundy Honda. Make you wanna start drinking again. No, I am not lane splitting, 'cause I got panniers. Now, I've been calling them saddlebags, but saddlebags insinuate that you have soft luggage. Panniers are hard luggage. And it sounds cool. I think it's kind of, I think it's French, I don't know. Well, my panniers on my motorcycle. Saddlebags. Now, saddlebags, that makes more sense to me. That's easier for me to say, remember. Yeah, that's what I usually say. Saddlebags. Okay, here's sunset, and I missed the turn. I do this every time. That's where I'm supposed to go, not this way. No. Oh no. Oh. Oh God. I do not want to see that. Wow, it is some great surf today. But nice. It's nice to see it not flat. It makes the day perfect. Dickhead go by. He's late to get his hair removal treatment thing going. There's always this dick I can't see. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, well, see, some other people fail too. No, I'll probably get pulled over now. Okay, this is something I did not want to do, so I'm thinking of just going up here. I do not want to end up down here. So we are going to take an exit here, because we do not want to be down in this shit. That is the bowels of bad LA traffic. So I will take an unknown road any day that I haven't been on. So, and this looks like fun too. Okay, well, that is the end of our coastal excursion. I am now going into LA, which I did not want to do, and I don't know this road very well. I'm sure it runs into sunset. But that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and sorry that my voice kept cracking. And but I'm learning. Drink water before doing any moto vlogs. Just my bra.